I
It still
mean, we
blows my
don't,
mind
but
that
like,
Andor was such an impactful piece, especially within the franchise. Like that, I will fully admit that surprises me.
I'm surprised how well that did with no Jedi's in it whatsoever, and it was so good. It really is probably the best Star Wars show, which is so hard to say because I was a huge fan of the one that failed, and I can't think of the name of it because I've got mush brain. The one show everyone hated
The Acolyte.
the
Acolyte.
twins, yeah, Acolyte. I thought
I thought that
Acolyte
was
was
fantastic. I liked it.
actually the best one, or the best potential, not the best one. Sorry, Andor was still better, but like I thought Acolyte, if they would have gave it another season, had a lot more potential
I agree.
to see
Agreed.
where it could have went, and like you could do so much with it. Like Ahsoka's cool and things like the same with the Mandalorian, but like they basically they made safe shows with those ones because you knew everybody loved those characters. They weren't nothing risky in either one of those shows, especially like Mandalorian. They really played into the fandom with a Grogu and stuff like that. So
Yeah, especially
great
the
shows, not
second
taken
season.
away.
Well,
Yeah,
and I
not
think
taken away from it, but
I think you're absolutely right. I think Andor was probably one of the best written that we've seen. Acolyte definitely got killed way too early. That's a tragedy that show didn't get to continue. I enjoyed the Book of Boba Fett, and it was not well received. I thought it was cool. I liked watching the evolution of the character. And as much as I love the Mandalorian, and I'm biased towards that because it's some of my favorite aesthetics in Star Wars, I don't think its writing was on the same level that Andor was. I think it was very much kind of a monster of the week style adventure story, to the point where there were memes on the internet all over the place about how he needs to get gas for his ship, and they're like, only if you go on this quest for me. Only if you answer
yeah.
my riddles 3. And it's true. That's exactly how that show went. It was good. It was fun. But it's kind of like, you brought up Solo Leveling earlier. Solo Leveling is a very weak story. I'm sorry for the fans that are, gonna hate me in the comments for that. It's visually stunning. It's a good story. I watched it. I loved it. But it's very weak storytelling compared to a lot of other anime. It's the same story that's been told over and over again. And
The only thing I think Solo Leveling has the potential for a bit more. I never read the mangas or whatever they're called because I know it's from
Webtoon or web comics,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, whatever it is.
but
Ragnarok
it has
is
a lot more.
a little bit better, but
Yeah, I was gonna say it's got a lot of potential because of the way they do it, though, and we'll have to see what they do with the next seasons and stuff like that. Like,
they're
if
gonna
they
do the
stick
same
with
thing
it,
that
but
they've been doing, which is
Yeah.
adapting it pretty much word for word, pain for pain, with a little bit of edits. But it's not a riveting story.
Here's the thing. You know what it is? Is it prints money? That's what it does.
I like the action, I like the animation,
Absolutely.
but it's not an original story. It's not all that captivating. It's a fun watch.
No, I absolutely agree. And so that's why I'm surprised about Andor. I do agree with you. I've been one that's advocated that the Star Wars universe is so much larger than the Jedi and the Sith and the other Force orders for so long that I'm happy to see some success come from a show like that. I mean, very rarely does anyone ever make any kind of media in Star Wars without having a lightsaber in it. And I appreciate and respect the courage it takes to kind of step out of that mold, because let's face it, Star Wars and Disney and all of those in that group, they are not a experimental or yielding group.
Can we take a minute to respect that, like, some of the best content has actually been stuff without Jedi in it?
Mm-hmm.
Andor, and then the movie, the one with Donnie Yen,
Rogue One.
Rogue One.
Rogue One, yeah.
That might be my favorite Star Wars movie, if I'm being honest.
It's pretty close. It's real good. And like, it's the only thing that competes with that is my own personal nostalgia, right? Like,
yeah.
If anybody asks me, I'm going to say Empire is my favorite Star Wars movie, but
Rogue One's definitely my favorite of the modern movies that have come out.
Absolutely. Yeah, no contest.